Hi, Kelly. My name's Miss Grove. Um, I'm a school psychology student working with Miss Montana this year. Miss Montana told me that you came to her and you said that you'd like to talk to someone. I talk to a lot of students, and we do it during counseling. During counseling, we talk about some feelings that the students are having, some problems they might be going through, and we try to work through them together. During counseling, everything remains confidential. It's just between me and the student, and there are some exceptions to that rule. The only exceptions to that rule are if you or someone else is being hurt, or you're hurting someone, or there's a potential for any of those things to happen. In those cases, I would have to tell someone else. And because I'm a student, I do have to talk to Miss Montana every once in a while about some things generally that we're talking about, just because she wants to make sure I'm doing the best that I can be doing. What do you think about all that?
That's good.
Okay, so do you have any questions before we get started or anything?
No.
Okay, that's good. So I know school just started, so did you do anything fun over the summer?
I worked at an ice cream shop.
Yeah? How was that?
It was fun. I like being around ice cream, and I'm also really good at math, and they had a register that didn't really work, so I had to always do the calculations in my head. So it was fun for me.
So you were relied on for doing the math for the register since they had...
Yeah, so I was there all the time. So
Yeah.
it was good being around ice cream milk because I ate a lot of it.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
So you had a good summer working at the ice cream shop, it sounds like.
Yeah, it was fun. I also worked there just to also get away from my parents.
Oh, okay. What's going on for you with that?
They're getting a divorce and they're always fighting, so being at work kind of like distracted me from all of that.
So your parents are getting a divorce, and that's been pretty hard for you, it sounds like.
Yeah, I like live with my dad during the week, and then I see my mom on weekends, so they're completely separated. So I have to travel back and forth to see them, and it's just not ideal.
Yeah. It sounds like you wish you had more time with them.
I do. We used to be really close, and we used to do all these fun things together, but now we're separated, and all I do is fight. So it sucks.
It sounds like you're feeling upset about it.
I am upset about it. Like, I feel like they don't care about how I'm feeling. They're just all wrapped up in the divorce.
You're feeling alone.
I do feel alone because I can't talk to my friends about it either. Just because I don't want them to really know what's happening.
So you want to kind of keep your feelings private a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you did come to me, so that's a pretty big step. That's a pretty good thing. So we can work through some things together. So about your friends, did you spend a lot of time with them over the summer?
I did, yeah. We hung out a lot. We went to the mall and the movies a lot in the summer, and went to the beach. So that was fun.
So how did being with your friends make you feel about your parents' divorce?
Being with them made me feel better. When I hang out with them, I just forget about what's happening with my parents. So it's a good distraction, but as soon as I go home, back with my mom or my dad, I start thinking about it again and I get sad.
So they're a good distraction for you in the moment, but then when you get home again and you're dealing with reality, it kind of hits you again.
Yeah. And I don't know how to handle that.
It sounds pretty hard. So I know that you're wanting to, spend some more time with your family, but it sounds like also spending some time with your friends has been helping.
It's been helping, yeah. I'm also on the basketball team, so I hang out with them too.
Okay, cool. So you like playing basketball?
I do. It's what I like to do with my free time when I'm not working.
Do you feel like that's another good distractor for you?
It is, because when I'm playing basketball, either at practice or a game, like, I'm not thinking about my parents' divorce.
So far we've talked about how you worked at an ice cream shop over the summer, and that was really fun for you because you were able to do some math that some other people probably couldn't do, but that it was mostly an escape for you to get away from your parents and, dealing with some fighting issues that they've been having and that you probably don't want to be involved in, and hanging out with your friends and playing basketball have been pretty good distractors for you. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you like to talk about?
I'm also having trouble with body issues. I feel like I'm not as skinny as everyone else, and I can't lose weight.
You just feel like you don't fit that, ideal model body image.
No, because I feel like all these other girls in high school are also skinny, and then all the models on TV, but my body can't be like that.
Yeah. Well, the models on TV, they're not, they're photoshopped, and that's probably not the way they look at all. And, no one's body is perfect, but I can understand how, that might be difficult for you. So, next time we talk, I was thinking about talking about some of those interests that you have, and maybe we can work on some coping methods for you using those interests. Like I know you like basketball and hanging out with your friends, and it sounds like you're pretty good at math too. So maybe there are some things that we can think of that might help you feel better using those interests that you have. And I want to touch on those problems again and see how you're feeling next week, and maybe there are some things that we can do to actually, solve some of those problems for you. How does that sound?
It sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay, great. So we'll meet next week then?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.